Bella is trying to say that the idea of getting with a man or settling down with a man when you're young is dumb because on the off chance, let's even call it 20%. Then you said don't rely on a man. You said don't do it because it might not work out, and then you're screwed, and then you can't work.
All your eggs in one basket because those eggs will get ripped away from you when the basket goes and looks at another chick or fucking does anything. Men go and just want to move across the world if they want to. Like, you know, like you can't rely on them. You can't put all of your trust, especially when our youth is so valuable, as you're saying.
I gotta get this.
Mark, I have a question.
I gotta get this. Hold on. I gotta get the super chat. Everybody be quiet. I gotta get this super chat.
Don't
Spencer.
do it when they have options.
I gotta get the super chat. Spencer.
Read it.
Bella, out of the 70 to 90% of divorces committed by women, the vast majority of them were caused not due to the abuse or adultery, but due to money, quote unquote, happiness or illness, which are traditionally illegitimate reasons. So yeah, I mean, women are leaving men all the time.
Happy.
How much of the abuse was
because that's all you need, right? Like just be happy. Because your whole purpose on earth, because of your whole reason to live, you should just always be happy all of the time. And you're just afforded that luxury. And you should never be sad, never be upset, never be in any sort of, you should never, ever, ever, you should be completely insulated from any other emotion that's not happiness. That's an extremely adult way to look at the world.
Unhappiness to your life. Your partner should be adding good things, positive vibes, you know, happiness. You're not going to be happy all the time. Okay,
Ma,
of course. Aaron,
but
please.
I have a question. Oh, sorry. Sorry to interrupt you, Bella.
No, don't be sorry.
I just have a little question that you had said something that I've been thinking about. You value, you know, freedom of choice. Mm-hmm. And I love that. Wouldn't you say that with things like education or a well-paying job, those assets would give someone freedom to make better decisions for themselves?
I'm not quite grasping what you're asking. Not quite.
Like,
try again.
So you don't think that women should have like these, like their degrees or their higher paying jobs or whatever, but those things give them freedom in life, like extra money to make better decisions for themselves. Do you know what I mean? So if they didn't have that, if they didn't have those.
Look, women, we know women spend money on dumb stuff.
Stupid shit.
77, hold on. Women carry the most student debt. Women account for 72 to 73% of all consumer spending. I mean, women are like credit card companies love women because they don't pay off their debts. They don't do it. But all they do, for the most part, women are not good with money. I mean, I wish Rich Cooper was here because the guy ran a debt settlement company. The guy ran a debt settlement company for 20 years, and they never paid back their money. He loved he hated having women clients or women people because they would never call or they would never answer their phones and they would never pay their debts.
See, this is that broad generalization thing. Like all women are this way, all women are that way. I just don't.
Generalization makes sense.
Well, Mom,
but to answer your question, let me go back and actually answer the question.
Please.
Like I said, again, I've said women are free to make their own choices as long as they know the probabilities of what could possibly happen due to those choices. I'm all fine with it. You want to go make a bunch of money? Go make a bunch of money. You want to go get 12 master's degrees? Go get 12 master's degrees. But don't come crying to me when you're 40 and a man doesn't want you because he doesn't make enough, like no men on the planet make enough money, and you want a quad millionaire, a guy that makes $5 million, $10 million a year and drives a fucking Lamborghini because you know your worth, because you've gone to school and you've gotten all these accolades and made all this money. And that's what's happening to a lot of these women. We've had women on the show that have said, we've had women on this show that are saying, I wish somebody sat me down and had these conversations with me because I got the house, I got the Tesla, I got the degrees, I got the accolades, and I'm single and I'm 50 and I'm looking around at all my friends with grandkids and I'm a lonely old spinster.
Wait, okay. First off, where are you finding the people that come on this podcast? Instagram,
all over the place,
right?
Random,
all over.
You DM me on Instagram,
all over the world.
I'm feeling that way, the way Moff described. Like I'm a manager of an accounting firm. Like I have a house, I have a car, like I have a great career. Yeah, like
but women spend their money on hair, nails, clothing, right?
Yeah, dumb shit.
Yeah.
Dumb shit, right? But you have your own apartment, you have your own car. So how are you not disagreeing with him?
I'm saying it's frustrating because now I can't meet a man because every man I meet like makes way less money than me, and it's just not attractive. I'm just
That's
not
their
attractive.
fault, not yours.
So I have a question for Hannah F. So would you be willing to, if you met a masculine man who met all of your, let's say your top 5, right? But he wasn't making as much, would you be okay with that? As long as he treated you well, he provided for what he could, right? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Because then you would have to live a different type of lifestyle.
Because yeah, like I have my standard of living, so like a guy needs to add value, not like decrease value of my life.
Yeah. And that's
I want to
fine.
fit it really quick. I want to finish answering Aaron's question because I don't think I quite got it. I didn't finish the exact point that I wanted to make, and then I'll turn it back over. But the things that money will give you freedom to do, like travel, acquire things, even like, or whatever it is, add like whatever it is you want to choose to spend this money on, or this additional freedom that you think it gets, none of those things, being more well-traveled, learning more, reading more books, having more degrees that you can pay tuition to get, none of those things make you more attractive to men.
That's not the kind of man I want.
If what you're spending money on is a gym membership and things that enhance your beauty and your attributes, then fine. That's all fine, well, and good. But just like, I don't even like a girl that's well-traveled. You know what girls do when they travel solo? They get laid a lot. So, I mean, it's the case. Like, women are never single.
I've traveled to many different countries, and I've never slept with anybody in another country.
Yeah,
that's all right. You can lie on the podcast.
We don't have to get into all that right now.
Podcast is allowed.
I'm not lying.
Just so everyone knows, lying on the podcast is allowed, as Bella just exhibited. So that's the thing. So
I'm not lying, actually.
These things that they think this is the problem that a lot of women face. I'm not saying it's inherent within them, but they're being lied to.
Statistically, how many women travel and get laid while they're solo traveling?
A lot.
That's not a statistic. That's not a true fact.
Anecdotal evidence.
All right, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.